let's talk about Ghostbusters. I've liked Ghostbusters for as long as I can remember. I dressed up as a Ghostbuster for Halloween, I had the toys when I was a kid. In high school, I even made my own No Ghost Ghostbusters jacket. I still have it. See? Super nerd. Super nerd.
I mean, I thought Ghostbusters 2 was a good movie. I mean, it's got a good logo. It had that courtroom scene. This is,
Recently, there's been a lot of talk about a new Ghostbusters movie. The franchise is coming back, and that's great! Except there's only one problem. I have no idea who these people are. I don't mean that in a facetious way either. I looked it up. I've never seen anything any of the new film stars have ever been in. I don't watch Saturday Night Live. I haven't seen the director's previous work. The only thing I can say about it is how awesome this blonde lady's hair looks. And the new car is pretty cool too. Either way, I feel a little weird about this, mostly just because my favorite Ghostbusters fan sites, they're all arguing about either how great the film's gonna be, or the gender of the actresses. Whatever. Me, I just feel nothing because I don't have anything to relate it to, but I still need something to feed my Ghostbusters fandom. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna watch the real Ghostbusters. No, not those guys! These guys! This cartoon showed up in 1986 and I loved it, but I didn't have cable and the dang thing was never ever on. But now I have the entire series in one awesome looking box set. And I'm going to try and watch and review all 173 episodes before the new Ghostbusters movie comes out. On second thought, let's just watch till it gets awful. I just remember this is an 80s cartoon. Those usually didn't end well. Are you ready? Here we go. This is Real Ghostbusters Episode 1. Ghosts Are Us. I wish I could say this show got off to a great start, but it doesn't. It starts out bad. Really bad. The first episode pits the Ghostbusters against a trio of ghosts posing as a competing paranormal investigations unit.
Hey, we've got the ugly beast right in here.
We're from Ghosts Are Us.
And you'll be hearing a lot more from us.
It's a good idea, offering the viewer a reason the show is called The Real Ghostbusters, even though the real reason is that the real Ghostbusters were the real Ghostbuster to differentiate the show from the Filmation's Ghostbusters, which is a completely different live-action franchise that just happened to come first that isn't Ghostbusters. But forget about all that. All you really need to know is that there are a bunch of ghosts trying to put the Ghostbusters out of business, and that would be okay for a first episode if those ghosts weren't really, really annoying. I mean it. They're just an unbearable collection of really bad tropes. There's the angry father figure, the screechy mother figure, and the ugly, stupid, morbidly obese fat one in the diaper.
Amazing! But what bizarre warped dimension do you think they came from?
Possibly New Jersey. Almost no intellect reading.
Every moment these ghouls are on screen is absolute torture.
Why, they dumb looking.
They actually get captured in the beginning of the episode, but Slimer, you know, the sidekick, accidentally turns off the Ghostbusters containment unit and lets them escape. They then crack a plan to start a fake ghost-catching company and run the Ghostbusters out of business. Really, this just means they catch the ugly one over and over again and put him inside of a trash can. Somehow this puts the team on the edge of bankruptcy in only one day.
They're stealing all our customers.
Whoever they are, they're putting us right out of business.
Eventually, the Ghostbusters catch on and head after the escaped ghosts. But oh no, the stupid, horrible ghosts have laid a trap for the Ghostbusters and accidentally unleashed a monster so powerful it breaks Egon's PKE meter. The monster attacks the city, the team gives chase, and we get to see the Ecto 2, now available in a store near you.
Ecto 2 will roast those ghosts.
The Real Ghostbusters. Figures and vehicles each sold separately.
It's a pretty dry episode, ultimately, and the boys save the day, of course, but I just can't stand how this series starts. I mean, structurally, it's a sound idea, establishing the characters and building a narrative around the show's slightly off name, but I just can't get past Zunk, Slurg, and Snarg, the episode's off-putting villains. I know it's a cartoon, but they just seem too cartoony and too silly for the world this show exists in, constantly begging for attention but failing to deliver anything genuinely interesting or funny in return for that attention. They're not even redeemable as comic relief. The Ghostbusters themselves do that with their own goofy moments.
Oh, yeah, how sweet it is.
Whatever, at least we never have to see them again. As for the rest of the episode, it's okay. We get to see the characters try on their identities. Ray is the enthusiastic heart of the team, Egon the analytical mind, Winston the voice of reason and the everyman, and Peter the ever-present smartass. Slimer also establishes himself as the troublemaking sidekick, which we'll see more of in future episodes, and Janine takes up residence as the team's diligent dispatcher. It's just a checklist episode designed to get everything it needs to get out of the way so the series can start. And that's okay, but it's not good TV, and I'm just glad it's over. Things do get better, but not right away. We've got to get through at least one more weird episode before the real Ghostbusters starts to pick up. And that episode comes next. Killer What?
Hey, thanks for watching my Ghostbusters video. This is a pilot for a series that I'm going to be launching, well, now. I'll be having more videos in the future, and I'm going to be tweaking that format because editing this stuff is super hard. So if you want to see more of that, let me know down in the comments below. If you have strong feelings about them Lady Ghostbusters, leave me another comment or send an email to youtube@Seaniccus.com. I'll be making another video about how I really feel about that series later on because I've gone through a big swing of emotions regarding it, and I'm excited for it, but am a little trepidatiously cautious, but maybe not for the reasons you think. Finally, I might put an old video game review series I started 2 or 3 years ago, but never actually published on this channel later, so stay tuned for that. That's it. Have a great week. Play with toys. Woo! Meow!